Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a new video for you all today. So today I bring you guys loot from 10 hours of Elder Chaos Druids. This should be a good video. The goal is to get as many robe pieces as possible, and since I can definitely kill so many per hour with a cannon and crossbow, I feel like I'm going to see a lot of drops and hopefully a lot of PKers as well. But before we get started, we do have some quick words from our sponsor today, Opera GX. So Opera GX is an internet gaming browser that no gamer should be without. With an award-winning design, as you can see here, you have the ability to customize your wallpaper in any way with so many GX lights available for your choosing. You can even have browser sounds enabled, background music, and for the annoying advertisements, don't even worry about that. They can be blocked too simply by just clicking the option. Do you need a VPN? Don't worry about that. That's taken care of too. And for anyone who enjoys watching or even live streaming on Twitch, Opera GX has a Twitch feature where you can access everything right away and even see your live follow count. I personally love using Opera GX, it just feels faster and everything looks just so much cleaner and the uses and functions are just never ending. They even have a network limiter, a RAM limiter, a CPU limiter. All of these things will help you so much if you encounter any lag or delays in your gameplay and much more. And if you prefer to be a mobile player, well, Opera GX is also available on mobile devices. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the GX Corner, where you can find free games to play for any device that you use, as well as great deals and gaming trailers and so much more. So the real question is, what are you waiting for? Join the millions of gamers, including myself, optimizing your setup with the Opera GX browser. Throw those slow resource-hungry browsers away and click with confidence. Download my link in the description below and let me know how you enjoy it, and let me know what your favorite feature is that you get from it. I really am proud of this sponsor because it's just such a useful thing, especially for old school RuneScape and everything that I do. So huge thank you to Opera GX for sponsoring today's video. Alright, and with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So as you can see, we were bringing the Ancient Godsword as well as the Ballista, just in case that I would run into any PKers. I wanted to make sure that I could do as much as I could. No doubt about it, getting hit by PKers at this location is very stressful, especially because you're getting teleported constantly everywhere, almost every second it seems, as you guys can see on screen here. And while you're trying to load your cannon, it can get annoying too because you're just trying to so much and you keep getting teleported. So right off the bat, I just want to say that's pretty much the only thing I would complain about while killing these Elder Chaos Druids, because to my surprise the drops were adding up very quickly during this 10 hour, as well as the experience. I mean, you can imagine being maxed and using a cannon and rigor and a crossbow in the wild. It really makes the DPS go up, and we hit 147 mil range XP very early on in the video. I do want to say I did not do the clue scrolls during this one just because this video was already long enough and I really just wanted to focus on the Elder Chaos Druid. And I'm sure most of you know, but the Elder Chaos Druid does drop clues very commonly, and if you wear a Ring of Wealth imbued, you can be seeing a clue scroll almost every 64 kills. So at the very end of this, I would have had over 50 clues to do, and yeah, I just that's a lot of clue scrolls for this monster. So I just really wanted to focus on the monster itself and really just see all the normal drops that we can get, as well as all the Elder Chaos Druid pieces. At first I was bringing a herb sack and a gem bag, but quickly I realized that just bringing a looting bag is perfectly fine, even for just picking up all of the individual herbs, because they will stack up in there, and by the time your prayer potions are used up, you'll have a full looting bag, and it's a pretty good time to bank at that point. And here we are at the 1 hour point, as you can see, getting all the range XP, 360 kills the first hour, and I was actually able to average 400 kills an hour the whole entire video, and I made sure to actually get to exactly 4,000 kills in 10 hours. Might have went like 15 minutes above, but that's alright. So you guys are going to see 4,000 Elder Chaos Druids loot by the end of this video. Probably bringing a Soul Bearer wouldn't have been a bad idea here, because they do drop a lot of Insold Chaos Druid heads, but yeah, just getting teleported a lot makes it very difficult to pick up all of those drops. But I did try my best, and for the most part we got all the drops, as well as a rare Dragonstone early on in the video, and a rune spear. I finally was able to get my first Elder Chaos Druid piece 3 hours into the video. 3 hours of a dry streak here is pretty unfortunate considering you're killing so many per hour, but to my surprise, after breaking this dry streak, I got a back-to-back piece, and that being the Elder Chaos Hood, and that's a solid price of 574k right now, so that is awesome to see. I pretty much banked as soon as I got both of those things in the inventory. Most of the time, honestly, even if I get an Elder Chaos Druid piece, I'll probably just stay until I run out of supplies. I mean, it's not that expensive to where you really have to bank it right away, but just understand if it does go in your looting bag and you die, you definitely will lose it. Alright, so after we were done banking those Elder Chaos drops, we did return, and to my surprise, we did complete the full set, getting the Elder Chaos top, which isn't as much as the hood, but it is a stable 500,000 coins, so that's really nice. As you can see, you can also get the normal Zamorak robes, but those are really not that exciting, but you know, I try to pick up all the things. What you're seeing on screen here, this is a very interesting skull trick. So basically what these guys are doing is one of them is trying to kill me, obviously, but you know, not really trying because he doesn't want me to die just yet. My, intentions is just to kill him, and his friend's just kind of sitting there idle, and he just wants me to, I guess, get caught up in all of the commotion and accidentally attack his friend because, his friend, as you can see, is getting damaged by these druids, and he's trying to hover around low HP, so I kind of have the incentive to spec him. I'm sure you guys pretty much understand what's going on at this point, and something very strange happened. They were really trying to get me to skull, but I wouldn't have it. I just would not give them what they wanted, but either way, I was gonna try something, and finally, after a lot of attempting, to kill one of the guys, his partner decided to skull up on me, but luckily for me, he forgot to restore his health before he decided to do that. So that being said, it was no problem to quickly spec him and then put on that ballista for that beautiful KO. And to add insult to injury, they actually did come back and try to spec me again, so it's not very nice, but yeah, I did manage to get away, and luckily I did because that was a beautiful 1.3 mil PK. I really didn't expect to kill anybody here because Anti-Pking is one thing, but when you're surrounded by all those Elder Chaos Druids and it's a 2v1, oh gosh, it gets complicated real quick. But luckily, that's one benefit of being here, is that people will try to skull trick you, so you can at least take your time when you try to, figure out what you're going to do. But yeah, we did manage to get another Elder Chaos Hood, as well as another Elder Chaos top. During this video, I was also finishing 10 hours of Spiritual Warriors on the Iron Man, so that's video that you guys should be seeing in a couple days. And I did get another Elder Chaos robe bottom this time, but the price on that one's only 280k, but still, that was like 3 drops in the span of one inventory. I got the full set in one inventory, and we were just 4 hours in at this point. So the luck was really real at this point, but the first 3 hours we didn't see a single drop, so maybe it was kind of making up for the fact that we didn't see much in the beginning of the video. As it goes for the normal drops, really you're just looking at the herbs here. I wouldn't even consider many of the runes to be worth picking up other than the chaos, laws, and natures. Honestly, the nature runes are pretty low compared to the laws, so you might not even have to pick those up. The dark fishing bait's a unique, the mithril bolt's uniques, but again, times have changed. Those items are just not worth much at all. When you're really killing these for Wilderness Slayer or whatever you're deciding to kill these for, it's really just for the Elder Chaos pieces and the Clue Scrolls, I'll be honest. The Renars definitely add up as well if you want to go ahead and pick those up. That's most of your profit outside of the rare drops. So here we have PKing attempt number 2. Unfortunately, I had a full TB, and I was just really motivated at this point. The Dragon Claws were out, and the guy teleported pretty quickly the first time around, but then he did make his way back. Same concept here, just 2 guys trying to skull trick. The only difference with these guys is they have much better gear and a lot less patience. So as soon as they knew that I wasn't going to fall for it, because, who really does fall for this kind of skull trick? There's much better ones out there. Yeah, they did decide to kill me, and when you're full TB to this location, it's very hard to get away. So yeah, I just kind of go out fighting and see what I can pull off. But other than that, in this whole time span of 10 hours, which I'm pretty sure was done on normal worlds and total worlds, that one death, as well as what you're seeing on screen here, which is the same 2 guys, just in different gear. I'm pretty sure I lost so much cannonballs that they just decided to kill me unskulled again. I really can't blame them for that, but I did try my very best here. When you're trying to out DPS and AGS and a ballista and all that, it's really difficult, but to my surprise, when I did pull out the Dragon Claws, I almost did manage to kill one of them, and I even even had a pretty good follow-up dark bow hit with that, so I was kind of upset, but I almost did manage to get one of them, so that would have been amazing had that actually worked. But either way, that was it, you know, just 3 PK attempts throughout 10 hours, died twice, and I got 1 kill. So I'm kind of upset about the deaths because they were just really expensive for unnecessary reasons, but luckily we're getting so many Elder Chaos robe drops that it shouldn't really affect the price check too much. Top of that 1.3 mil PK, that'll definitely help make things a little bit better towards the end. But as it goes for rare drops, we did encounter, you know, 42 rune arrows, tooth keys, that's about it though, a couple loops as well. I was seeing a lot of robe top drops towards the end of the video, but I did actually go on a 900 kill dry streak to get one of my last drops. But right after that, I did manage to get a shield left half, which is, you know, I don't know, I guess I'll take it. I see so many shield left halves and dragon spears these days. But either way, it was a great experience. I got a ton of range XP. I managed to kill 4,000 Elder Chaos Druids exactly, and now it is time to do the price check. We got a total of 2 hoods, 5 robe tops, and 4 robe bottoms, as well as well over 280 renars, and a couple rare drops along the way too. A decent amount of runes and ammunition and fishing bait included. It is now time for the price check. The overall loot from 10 hours of killing Elder Chaos Druids does come out to be rounded up 9.7 million. And then, of course, you have everything else, the 1.3 mil PK and whatnot. So that overall means that we made 11 mil profit from this. But with all the sea balls and all the deaths and all of the supplies that this cost to do, sadly, I only made 3 mil profit. But again, clue scrolls that could have been done could have added on to that profit. So that's really not a big deal. And these really aren't killed that much for money. I'd say it's for more so Wilderness Slayer and good range XP. I myself managed to get just about 2 million XP, so that is really nice to see. And with all that being said, thank you guys very much for watching today's video. I hope you guys check out that sponsor link. It really does help me out a lot. And until next time, Mr. No Sleep out.